All right, guys, let's do this. I know it's a little bit late, but Oompaville made like a quick little comprehensive rundown on the Verbalase situation. I looked into it a little bit here and there. It's a little bizarre. But let's get the rundown, baby. Let's do it. Oh, he's stimming. He's stimming.
Things are getting crazy on the internet.
He just did an epic stim.
Just seem to just get crazier. You can't have anything appear normal for a specific amount of time. I'm covered in onion. People are
Why onion?
Are able to express themselves pretty freely on the internet. They can do it however they want. They can do it on paper. They can be really rude in comment sections.
That's true. You are literally the human equivalent of a fart. That's kind of funny.
They can be positive. They can be,
You are so epic. Wow, please have my children. That's nice, I guess.
critical of things.
Why are these having no likes? Why do you even see these? That's so bizarre to me.
One thing that I really like is when people take stuff and ruin it by expressing themselves. I'm not trying
I like that too. That's a beautiful thing. I like train wrecks. It's a fun time.
to be super critical. I am just a victim of being a part of communities of things that I love that are then ruined. By the way, I'm referring to Halo and the Silver Timeline. One cool thing that I am fortunate enough to have remained ignorant to over the last couple years is these new animated shows. Hasbin Hotel.
Do you like blood, violence, and depravity of a sexual nature?
What? That's what?
Of course you do. That's why you're in hell. But what would you say if I told you there was a place to stay that had none of that? Welcome to the Hasbin Hotel.
Hell of a boss.
Under what circumstances would we ever need to kill a human family?
I mean, if that's what the client wants.
Maybe like a shitty dad.
And the other one that we're talking about today, which
What is happening here? Oh, right. He spent $50,000 on an interesting edit for that. Yeah.
the name of it I forgot already. Oh yes, Digital
But I have so many female viewers because I have a wife and they like my wife more than me, so they just kind of suffer through me.
Circus.
Welcome to the amazing Digital Circus!
And I'm also hot, you know?
My name is Kane. I'm your ringmaster.
This thing
I've never seen this before. It seems very high energy. I don't know how I feel about high energy stuff. I mean, I do like Invader Zim voice guy. That's all right. So cool.
has so many millions of views
Which I actually also voice Shrek. I don't know if you know that. I don't know if that's not true. I don't know why I said that.
and just came out of nowhere. It's being fucking ruined already.
Hey!
People are so weird. I thought it would be appropriate for me to talk about these kind of things because I don't know anything
Why?
about them. I've never seen Hasbin Hotel. I've heard of it. I've never seen whatever.
Yeah, me neither. I've seen a couple things on like this thing called like R34. I don't get it.
Hell of a boss says. I'm not even sure if it's the same thing. I believe it's a spin-off show. And the amazing
Is it a spin-off show of what?
Digital Circus or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know anything about any of this stuff. So it's a perfect, clean control example of what I'm kind of talking about. People just kind of ruining stuff. So firstly, we're going to be learning about how people have absolutely ruined Hasbin Hotel.
And what can you do, my effeminate fellow?
I can suck your dick.
Ha! No.
There are a few facets to this.
All right. Why not?
We'll get into them. By the way, it's not ruined. It's still awesome. I know, I'm not an idiot. The Hasbin Hotel community has been around for a bit since the creation of the pilot episode.
Is this like a thing? A porn?
Came out 4 years ago.
Life isn't a musical, hun.
Fine, but I have these other ideas for
Are there any thick girls in this show? It looks kind of cringe.
what to say. The highlighted bits are the best part.
Then the spin-off Hell of a
I want to see a fat girl. Why the fuck aren't there any fat girls in this show?
Boss released just after.
Have you guys forgotten what
Fat
service
girl.
we provide?
The
Oh,
plot
I don't know why I looked something up. It's just giving me inflation porn. What the hell?
of Hasbin Hotel, spoiler alert,
All right, that's
is
crazy.
about a main character named Charlie Morningstar. It's this girl, this thing, this
Hell of a Boss is a spin-off of Hasbin Hotel, Digital Circus. Dude, okay, I gotcha. That's crazy. What is it, like Sheen's World or whatever? Is that what they called it? Planet Sheen? Okay.
girl, the princess of hell.
We have an exclusive interview with the daughter of Hell's own head honcho, who's here to discuss her brand new passion project.
Her dream is to rehabilitate sinners through her passion project of opening a hotel. The
Why the hell are we getting like a whole rundown on the show?
Hasbin Hotel.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm I'm opening
I guess because there's not a lot going on with Verbalase.
the first of its kind.
He just kind of paid 50 grand for a softcore, like a kind of a safe for work edit, you know?
A hotel that rehabilitates sinners.
It's like that show with that Chumlee or whatever the fuck. No, not Pawn Stars. Foster's Home
Yo, the porn star's son died of like a drug overdose. Actually pretty sad, man.
for Imaginary. Is that the same thing? I never really watched that either.
Dude, I've watched that before. There's this interesting fan animation going around of Frankie and Blue doing a thing.
just weird and stiff and awkward. This bitch Charlie wants to teach people at the Hasbin
Why is he cursing so much? It's so off-putting for him.
Hotel how to be better people.
It breaks my heart to see my people being slaughtered every year.
Why?
No one is even given a chance. I can't stand idly by while the place I live is subjected to such violence.
However,
what the flip?
there is a catch. During this whole thing, hell is suffering from overpopulation, similar to the level of
Yeah, like a dog kennel. So you got to kill some of the dogs.
population in my colon of shit.
But also, like, if you have a population issue, why don't you go attack heaven? Isn't that the whole point of hell? Like, they're like, hey, we're going to get a bunch of our buddies together and we're going to attack hell, you know?
Have irritable bowel syndrome. Hell being overpopulated results in purges by heavenly powers. It's an annual hell purge. Also, no, I had no idea about the plot until I basically napped it word for word from the wiki. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Anyways, the show is for adults, which means it has swearing.
I'm too rich and too influential to give up.
Do you think that's why Oompaville's cursing more? Because he when he gets exposed to something, he takes on some of the attributes of that thing. Because he's cursing a lot. Like, it's fine. I'm not like upset about it. I'm just like confused.
Blind fuck about what some tuck-swearing demon princess
kinda
wants to
thick.
advertise.
Perverted moaning.
Call me Whiskers again and I'll jam that bottle down your throat.
Kinky.
By the way, this show is built a bit different from a lot of other shows that start off on YouTube. It ended up getting on Prime, which is a huge W. It's very impressive, but it's absolutely 100% not my cup of tea.
I have a dream. I'm here to
I have a dream.
about a wonderful, fantastic new hotel.
I will say,
What is a little bit of theater in there? Well, you know how people are. Those little cringe theater nerds, dude. That's what they're just living their blessed life. You know what I mean? God bless them.
there is a lot of people in the show that are very cool. For example, Keith David, the Arbiter from Halo. I love Halo. Yeah!
Kill me or release me, parasite.
Damn.
But do not waste my time with talk. You actually think I'd be cleaning bottles and listening to you fucks bitch and moan all the time if he wasn't forcing me?
He plays this fella Husk. He also is in Rick and Morty. He's the president.
Are you out of your mind bringing an arm
That is true.
sperm in here?
They can't hold guns.
The boy.
Yeah, I like Kratos' voice better. The new one from the newer God of War series. The old one's not bad either, but it's a different voice actor. I don't know if you knew that, so now you do.
Boy literally never lies.
I love Keith David. Also, Rick and Morty is not bad. Anyways, a hell of a boss. Another
I heard that I heard that the Rick, you know, I know that the Rick guy, the voice, he got in a lot of trouble for abusing his wife, but I still miss his voice. Solar Opposites kind of sucks without his voice. I mean, they went to a funny direction by just deciding not to like replace him with anybody that sounds close to him. They just decided to do a whole new guy, so it's kind of funny, but also, you know, I kind of miss it. I know that's maybe not something I should say, but I don't care. So
show spinoff of Hasbin Hotel. It became more popular than Hasbin Hotel almost immediately, it seems like, but Hasbin Hotel seems to be kind of coming back and taking it over. Looks like they're just focusing on Hasbin Hotel on Prime and then Hell of a Boss on YouTube, which makes sense. A lot of cool people on Hell of a Boss. For example, Brendan Rogers, fella I'm a big fan of.
Put that candy back. I'm not buying you all.
yeah, he did the Morty too. He was Richard and Morty. Yeah.
That mess. Oh, try me, bitch.
I had a really shitty day.
Oh yeah? Is that why you drank like 5 gallons worth of who knows
Who's the wolf? She's kind of hot. She's a little thick.
what?
There's also the voice of Invader Zim, Richard Steve Horvitz, which is in there, which is awesome.
That's tag ship you're sitting in, isn't it?
Yes, it is, Zim. It fell from the...
Isn't it?
I said it was!
Do your job!
A lot of hardworking people, good animation, a lot of
Did they get those voices before? Like, how does it work? What did the one start first, and then they did a new show Or Prime. Oh, that kind of makes sense, actually. Yeah, that probably is what happened. Okay, cool beans, guys.
Interesting ideas. It's adult themed. The second the show is announced, what do you think happened? A community of people made
porn
their entire fucking personalities.
True that. And porn.
Instantaneously, and then took it to the max.
Yeah, I mean, there's something beautiful about doing that. Finding something that you like and just making your whole entire personality about it. It's pretty cool.
You can tell that
but also incredibly cringe.
Anything has gone too far when you go on to X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, if you're 12 or millennial like me, I guess.
Or non-binary, obviously.
Yes. If you type it in and the first thing that comes up has to be blurred in a YouTube video, that means it's gone too far. There is steam emanating from...
Why has it gone too far, dude? Like, who cares? Why are you guys so sensitive? Like, if I watched that show, I would goon to it too.
I'm in a butthole right now that I'm looking at. And on top...
Don't pretend like you don't like it, you fucking weirdo. You like it, you piece of shit.
That there are people who are quite literally obsessed parasocially with the characters of the show. For example, Vox, Val. Who did that to you? Val, Vox, just because that moth is in my colors doesn't mean it's me. Vox, turn around confused.
He's got to know somebody, like his writer, that knows a lot about this or something.
There's TV glitches. Val, what? This person loves this moth, I think, is what we're showing here. There's also this post on the fandom page that is a testament to the bizarre fucking community. The 3 types of Hell of a Boss Hasbin Hotel stands. Octavia stands. Octavia stands are the most common stands in this community.
Why does he hate this show so much?
Mainly are Octavia simps or
He's pretending that he doesn't hate it, but he really hates this show. It's weird.
Self-inserted people shipped with her. I don't care that much about Octavia, although in my POV, my OC Bryce would seem like a good lover.
Was one of his videos? It's supposed to be about Verbalase, but he's just kind of fucking going crazy about this dumb shit, like about the show. He's doing a little too much of a recap to fluff the video up.
You're what? Alistor PMAB stands. Alistor stands or PMAB, if it's a woman simpling, are the Simpson most common stands in the community. They mainly have a slight affection to Alistor or have some obsession with him. When someone is criticizing Alistor, they probably...
He's fucking definitely jerking off to this shit. I don't know what's going on here.
Will find a nearby shitty AirPod shoddy and threaten him saying, Sussy Baka Alistor, best boy ooh-woo. Woo-woo, ooh, woo-woo. We need you, Keith David. 3. Hell of a Boss Hasbin Hotel enjoyers. This is me. This is me. Hell of a Boss Hasbin Hotel enjoyers like me aren't that much of stands, but I'm pretty sure 35% of the community are. They're simply unlike stands, just enjoyers of what Viv creates. Yeah, base red pill. Now we go to TikTok. There's a lot of cringe involving all this stuff. People make a lot of things. There's 8.5 billion views around the hashtag hell of a fucking boss thing. What? Bunch of cringe.
Okay.
Edits and stuff. I'm not trying to bully people.
I mean, that's just how everything is. Everybody's there for everything.
It's just a classic cringe. I don't even know what this is. This is just classic cringe, though.
Some kind of a weird meme making fun of trans people, probably.
Like, I don't know what that means.
We are rich.
I don't know. Maybe he's a boy and a girl. I don't fucking care.
And we're hot. Blitzy. Blitzy. Blitzy.
It's a cringe cosplay. Cool. Good for them. I'm happy that they like something, you know, because I don't like anything, so I'm a little jealous.
And I'm not one to. I don't
get excited for things ever. It's very rare. My wife and I were talking about it the other day, and we've come to the conclusion that I just don't really get excited, and I think I'm missing out on a significant portion of my life because of it. But that's okay.
Stoop to the level of making fun of cosplayers anymore, although sometimes I do. I'm just showing you guys weird shit. I'm not saying this is bad, you're all idiots and you should all fucking kill yourselves and I'm awesome and I live on a hill. One bad thing that I can show you that is very bad. This is brain rot, but also you can do whatever you want, I guess. A creator has allegedly, people are claiming, made a video that inserted himself into the world with a very specific purpose. I'll let you be.
Yeah, he gets thirsted after by a white woman, dude. It's crazy.
Be the judge of what that purpose is. Here's this little bit here.
It's just weird to me because, like, jerk off to the character in the privacy of your own home, but it's embarrassing for your wife, you know. You paid 50 grand for allegedly, or maybe less. I think he still paid for it. Maybe he paid less, but you paid money for a video of you getting simped on by a character in a video game. Like, you don't think that's weird or whatever? A show like. I think it's weird. I think that you could have just looked at the R34 and jerked off to it, but you took it to the next level, man. And I guess in some ways I respect it.
This little bit here. Oh, and also, oh, he's tied up in a bed.
What the fuck? This is what the fuck is this? I've never seen this before, dude. What the fuck? What are you doing, brother? That's crazy, my man. That's not even, that's just crazy. That's just interesting. That's an interesting bit that you just, what are you doing with your life, man? You paid somebody for this? Why? Why'd you give yourself abs, too? You're looking a little too cut. You're looking a little too cut here. And I'm wondering why he didn't give himself a huge cock. To be honest with you, where's your huge cock? Give me, like, I would be like, hey, draw me with a huge cock, you know? Draw me fat but muscular, like that one character from Full Metal Alchemist, the older guy. Very obscure reference. Somebody will know, though, and they'll say, hey, that's Raigoku or something. You know, these characters have fucking weird names. It's almost like they're from another country. I don't really understand anime.
On a bed now? Oh, interesting. I wonder what the purpose is.
Oh,
so
my God, dude. Oh, my God. Yes, they're just got to cuddle to stay warm and their clothes are wet. Don't think too weird about it.
Story around this is that a content creator known as Verbalase paid around $50,000.
It's kind of a Chad move, though, to bang fucking $50K on something and not even use it. That's the coolest part about it. That's the coolest part.
Dollars, allegedly, to have an animation studio create a softcore porn video
True.
of Hasbin Hotel for himself.
Whoa, that's cool. Who's that character with the jester outfit on? What's that from? Why would I watch this after the stream? Like, I'm not a child. Like, why would I watch this? There's nothing that's going on here. It's not like interesting enough. It's just a cartoon character, and the cartoon character needs to do something disgusting, you know.
People have said that it's just like a weird sort of personal pervert project or something like that that wasn't intended for public eyes, which that makes sense. You can spend your money on whatever you want, bro. But honestly, there's no reason. This is awesome. This is not something that I wouldn't want to be associated with. I would love this if this shit happened to me.
I think that here's the thing is that it would be fine if I did it like ironically, kind of. You know what I mean? Like, if he made it ironically, like, hey, let's he's like, oh, I kind of like to jerk off to this character. I'm gonna make an edit or pay somebody to make an edit of this, and just kind of clown on myself for liking it. You know, I would have been like, all right, that makes sense. But this, but I don't think that was the intention of this. Oh my God!
I'm not gonna spend 50 grand on this shit, but I mean, if I spent 50 grand, I'd have some cocks and balls in it, and some, maybe a tit or something.
Is that Lieutenant Armstrong? No, that's not who I'm talking about. That's not who I'm talking about. No.
Like that. So some screenshots came out exposing him for purchasing the animation. I really don't see the problem with all this stuff, to be honest, the animation thing. And it was just rumors and libel and defamation and all this nonsense online until recently he responded to the rumors.
Izumi and Sig, I think. Maybe that's them. Maybe that's what I'm talking about. IZUMI. I'm just like looking it up. Yeah, this guy. This guy. That's what I'm talking about. Brother.
Or allegations. What a talented individual. I sure do hope he spends his money very responsibly. By the way, this guy is super talented. You've definitely seen him around. He's gone viral so many times.
Yeah, I got some beatbox too. Cartoon boobies. Not bad, dude. It's pretty cool.
And he makes like beatboxing shit.
Oh, what's up, guys? It's Verbalase, beatboxer from outer space.
So this fella addressed things with potentially the most self-aware title I've ever seen on a video. It's fucking epic.
Addressing things, incredible.
Oh my gosh, it's been a very crazy time of year. I've been getting a lot of emails that got me emotional, but not in the way.
I'm just like a little weirded out that you're wearing 2 shirts. Like, you're in your own household, brother. Why can't you just turn the heat up, you know?
You think it's,
but I guess it's to save money. And he did spend $50,000 on a fucking porn edit. So apparently he made it to post on a not safe for work YouTube channel, but after he but he never uploaded it. Said, oh, okay, why upload it, dude? Be a man.
It's a lot of people coming out to support me during these difficult times. All the slander, defamation, and allegations being made against me.
He goes on to thank the fans who still support him and then apologizes to the fans for some of his opinions. Not the porn video. This has nothing to do with the porn video, it seems like. This is way less fun now.
I want to sincerely apologize for...
Wait, does the backwards hat look not good? Or do you guys find it hot? What's going on with that? Is it a hot look? Also, like, what makes the hat backwards hat cooler? Is it the, because I feel like it looks dorky if you have the button on one like he does, but I got like the strap with the clip, you know. Bow, 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 bow. Gotta hold it sideways. Bow, bow, bow. You know, boom, boom. I'm from the streets, dude. I'm not from the streets, just to be clear. All right, relax.
For my statements made on.
Actually, I grew up in the suburbs. Actually, I grew up in the subs. It's not really true. I guess it is. I guess I did, but I did go to a pretty ethnic high school, so I'm one of the guys, the cool guys. You look silly and hot. No, you're silly, not hot. You're so mean, dude. Does anybody ever say things to you that upset you? I hope so. I hope that somebody says something that like makes you feel bad about yourself today. I hope somebody makes you feel bad about yourself today for saying that, you piece of shit. Fuck you.
Line about my opinions with some of the stuff going on out there.
He talks about the comments he had been making, and he also says that he's a Buddhist and wants everyone to be at peace with one another, which is based in red pill.
I'm a Buddhist. I believe everybody should be at peace with each other. Instead of focusing on our similarities, I was focusing more on our differences.
Hey, don't focus on our similarities, dude. Focus on our differences. Like, that's what I'm saying too, man.
Which caused me to make those statements out there.
Now, I've got to say, though, what the fuck does this have to do with spending $50,000 on a softcore porn animation for Hasbin Hotel? I don't know, but we're going to find out. Because in reality, behind the scenes, we didn't know. All right, he was being canceled by his community.
What do you mean he's being canceled? People upset? Why? What did he do? I thought he was just like a fun guy. Oh, God, don't tell me. Don't tell me this to the kids.
While the animation was exploding in popularity. So we got the fun little sort of cherry on top. Meanwhile, there was a big turd burger underneath.
Is that video on the hub?
We were unaware of, which is upsetting a little bit, but also it's sort of expected. This happens. Verbalase has made some homophobic and terrible comments in his Discord. If the
boost! I'm just kidding. What are the comments? I want to look at them. I want to read them all. And
Verbalase has made some homophobic.
All right, guys, we're gonna look at some of the homophobic stuff that he said. Like I said, role playing is fine, but when you take that role playing seriously and literally think you are a girl in real life and try to mentally, he's talking about trans people. Yo, let the guy be like transphobic. I love trans people, unironically. I'm very affirming of the trans community, the gay community. I love them all. But, like, let this guy be homophobic and transphobic in peace by himself. You know what I mean? This looks like is he saying this to one person? Or is he saying this to his whole Discord? Because maybe he's kind of fucking stupid, though. Why would you say this? And try to mentally portray yourself that way, you're only going to end up hurting yourself in the long run because you're lying to yourself about who you are. Yeah, so that's fine. I mean, like, statistically, based on, like, the doctors, you're wrong. But, like, that's cool, man. It truly has. When I went to Disneyland 2018, it was so cool to be there. I was showing Elsa and all the other characters my voice impressions. Bro, how are you going to do voice impressions for the Disney characters and criticize gay people? Verbalase, how the fuck are you going to how are you going to be mean to trans and gay people and you're going to do the gayest thing ever? Hey, Elsa, do you want to hear my beatbox? Boom, fuck the trans. Like, what do you do? I couldn't tolerate it. I don't even understand how you would pull that one off. How do you have the confidence? How do you have the confidence? That doesn't even make any sense. I'll get it. There was no preaching about gender and gay stuff. Nothing, and it was nothing. It was literally a family-friendly place. There's no gay shit at Disney. I go to Disneyland like all the world all the time. Even if the lines weren't long, they ruined the magical kingdom. He called it the magical kingdom. That's so weird. That's just so dainty. You don't get to... I had the magical kingdom. What the fuck, dude? I feel like you have a lisp, you know? I'm not trying to be rude or anything, Verbalase, but this is fucking weird, dog. It's real. If I was a parent, I would never take my kids here. Okay, why? Because a gay person might exist? Like, I don't like people pretending to be girls when they're not. This guy got fucking hot. This guy is totally into fucking femboy porn. If it's a role-playing thing, it's still weird, but understandable. What do you mean it's a role? How is it? This doesn't make... This guy's a closeted homosexual. This is, like, a fact. Sorry. This guy is sitting here saying that it's, like, not okay to be trans, But it is okay if you're online pretending to be a girl to what? Get fucking cock pics sent to you? How you can't be 50-50 on this. It's either all okay or none of it's okay. You do you. I don't care. What? I think if it was just joking around, that's fine. But when you try to pretend to be another person in real life, that's where there's a deep-rooted issue that needs to be resolved. Kind of. That's what they're doing when you whatever. Okay. You should never hate what you're being born as. You should never hate who you are. Okay. Incredible. You cannot force your opinions on other people. Not everybody's going to agree with your personal choices, so it's best to keep the conversation neutral. Or if somebody says something that you don't agree with, you can respectfully disagree and keep everything positive. Exactly. But some people have to go through a lot of BS before they understand. I mean, whatever. That's fine. I mean, I'm not really surprised. It's a fucking beatboxer. Who cares? I don't even care.
In terrible comments in his Discord. If these are real, he doesn't seem to like any.
Yo, this is a real question though. I've been kind of pontificating upon this. I've been pondering this. I've been having a quandary, a moral quandary about this. When you go online and you check out the 34th rule of a thing, does it make it weird? Does the artist's gender count? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say you're like, 34th rule, Clarence's mom. What the? Wow, that's impressive. If a guy drew it, am I gay? You know what I mean? Does that make the picture of Clarence's mom bouncing that doink? Does that make it really a guy in spirit? And then, like, I guess transversely, is that a word? If I look up, like, Steven Universe's dad and a girl drew that, does that make that straight? Or what? How does it work? I'm so confused. I feel like there's so many rules, and I don't understand how to, but I feel like it's important to know. Like, this is an important topic of conversation, right? Like, I'm not the only one who thinks that. I don't know. It's something to think about, in my opinion. Whatever. I don't care.
Thing that falls outside of his line of beliefs, which I think he's entitled to that, right? He's also entitled to the criticism that he'll get for being entitled to his entitlement, right? That's how the world works. People
just say like racist and homophobic and transphobic things to your wife like I do. Like, don't tell the whole world about it.
Disagree with each other, and then we move on.
Just do what I do, okay? Just say that. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, dude. I would never do that. I would never do that.
We can remain at peace. I do think his statement about remaining at peace is more important, because fighting does no good. Instead, we should all pool our money together and hire an animation team to. This is kind of class.
How long until somebody comes in? What? How long until somebody like overanalyzes Oompaville's videos and the way that he talks about like some of these topics and goes like, "Oh, this guy's cancel this guy for not being offended enough." About transphobia or whatever.
Classic stuff. You've definitely seen this before. He doesn't like some people, it seems. People didn't interpret his apology video very well, thinking that he was only apologizing for the animation, when in reality, he was talking about some controversial stuff that he said on his Discord, which upset a lot of people, you know, rightfully so. The animation's really not that upsetting.
Just tell the Discord then, dog.
It's kind of awesome.
I'm dying for it, and I can't let you go.
He talks about how he was bullied for just being himself and was picked on because of it.
I myself was bullied in high school.
Oh, who would have thought? The guy that walks up to fucking Disney characters and beatboxes to them. Oh, what a surprise. Holy shit. What a surprise. Who would have thought about that one, guys? Holy fuck.
Just for being myself. I was a nerd.
Just for being me.
Geeky kid. I didn't walk, talk, and act like all the other kids.
Geekster.
And I got bullied and picked on for that. Just because
they picked on me and they bullied me. And I started to enjoy it. Oh, flushing me. Wait, what? I fucked up. I was doing a good song, but I ruined it.
Influencer doesn't mean I'm not going to make mistakes. But I am taking this whole...
You probably did fucking theater, dude.
Experience to learn from it and grow from it. I'm not going to take it as somebody going to be defeated. Why would you let an experience defeat you? You should let it make you grow as a person.
Exactly. That's what I learned from Dragon Ball Z.
Finally, after his fucking yapping about all the shit nobody cares about, he talks about the video, saying it started in 2021 and finished in 2022. grand.
Regarding the video, this actually was started in 2021 by a company called Cough or something.
Yo, you hired a company? I would have hired a singular person. This is a stealth mission. This isn't for the army. This is for a guy and his 3 good best men. Take it to the goddamn grave. They're gonna have to bow down and give me a sacred holy vow before you do this. Why would you leave it to a team of people? Hey, can you do this like really raunchy video about me having my character, my beatboxing VTuber character, making sex with the girl from this show? Oh yeah, I would have never utter the words. I could never do it. I would wait until ChatGPT would be able to create it itself, you know, and then I could just kind of run it through a program.
Something, and it was finished in 2022.
He experimented with the possibility of making a separate YouTube video for a more mature YouTube channel for a more mature audience.
Why?
I was tinkering with the notion back then of making a separate YouTube channel that was intended for a more mature, older audience.
So he made a channel, marked the video as not for kids, aka 18 and up, and posted it as unlisted.
Marked the video as not.
He made it unlisted. Bro, why don't you just put it on a Patreon or something, you weirdo? I just feel like that's bizarre. I feel like that's going to hurt your brand of being a cool guy on the internet.
Made for kids. You have to be 18 older and up to watch
18 or older and up, guys. Fucking keep that in mind.
It for obvious reasons. I think the video was even unlisted. After it was up for a while, I was like, I don't know if I really want to do this because I still want to focus on the other stuff. So I deleted the video and deleted the channel.
What a loss, dude. 50 grand, but unknowingly someone downloaded this unlisted video and re-uploaded.
How'd they even get access to it? It's weird.
It made it public on his birthday and tagged him.
Little.
Wow. For his birthday? That's amazing. I like that.
Did I know somebody saw the video and downloaded it?
Happy birthday, Mr. President. Am I right?
And re-uploaded it and made it public on my birthday and decided to tag me in the video.
He states that yet again.
You think he jerked off to it?
And this was
You got it at that point.
for mature audiences, and even clarified in a subtitle that it was never made for kids, which is completely fair. Sorry, I keep hitting my microphone. I know it's really annoying. I apologize, guys. I understand it's very sensitive. It's a very sensitive time. We just found out our favorite beatboxing YouTuber spent $50,000 on a softcore pornographic animation that he intended to post on a new channel, and he's also homophobic and stuff. Allegedly. I don't know.
Video
I don't care about that part.
out there. Judge how you.
I mean, I don't think you should be homophobic or trans, but I just don't care. Like, I don't value. If I actually cared about a beatboxer, I'm not going to value him based on whether he's homophobic or, you know what I mean? It's like, okay.
You will, but I'm still going to be making cartoon beatbox battles. My main
I'm still going to be me.
Always going to be featured cartoon beatbox animation, puppet beatbox animation, or me doing all that stuff.
Don't do that again, please.
So I'm going to be moving on from this. I'm just going to keep uploading. Everything's a learning experience. I know everything happens for a reason.
It's kind of an interesting apology. It's one of the very few we've seen. A lot of people just misinterpreted it. They thought it was about this one thing that's blowing up and funny. He doesn't give a shit about that thing. He's actually apologizing for things that he said that it seems like it has learned from, that they are wrong, and he's changed as a person and he's growing. At least that.
He's growing and he's gooning. It's a beautiful thing.
This is probably one of the most genuine apology videos I've ever seen, and it's from the fucking beatbox guy. Another thing that has been plaguing me that I've been seeing, and this is the secondary reason, aside from the Verbalase animation, because that's the primary reason I made this video. The secondary reason is this thing called Digital Circus.
No, my dear. We can't have any of that
What does this have to do with anything?
foul language around here. The amazing Digital Circus
Does this have to do with Verbalase?
is a place to be enjoyed by all ages. You, my friend, stumbled into an incredible world of wonders where anything can happen.
The amazing Digital Circus, whatever the fuck it's called, this little jester clown
Is this just Oompaville like getting angry about how much he doesn't like these animations? What the
thing.
fuck?
I've been seeing this shit everywhere, and I found out the other day on the Some Ordinary podcast that this is a very popular thing that has 200 million views, and it's 3 months old. How in the fuck is that possible? The Digital Circus community is
I don't know. I guess people are just weird.
another
Would I do
reason.
a rap battle? Yeah, no, definitely not, man. How the fuck? I don't know how to rap.
Animation community that came from a channel called Glitch.
Glitch is here to revolutionize and synergize the way we do content strategy. We have innovative...
Which used to have another popular animation called Murder Drones or some shit. I've never seen any of it. I didn't know any of this stuff existed until very recently. Digital Circus sprouted an entirely new fandom and took over the platform entirely. And now we have a lot of very annoying stuff. The same stuff from Hasbin Hotel that just kind of freaks me out a little bit. And then also another new Spider-Man Elsa Gate fucking amazing Digital Circus thing. People just taking advantage of these cartoons and then exploiting
Taking advantage of the cartoon.
it repeatedly and making it appeal to children, but also not. It's very
What does that mean?
confusing. By the way, the fucking amazing Digital Circus, that shit has 243 million views. It's 3 months old. The GTA 6 trailer has 170 million views. Are you aware of how
Whoa, more popular? What the fuck?
crazy that is? And if you don't know what Digital Circus is, I'm going to fucking corrupt your mind. Digital Circus is about humans that were sucked into a virtual world. A circus, believe it or not, and they are trapped there
It's like Digimon?
without any hopes of escape.
Well,
It's like Digimon, dude.
how do I, leave?
Well, don't freak out about it or anything, but,
They get transformed into different characters. They don't get to be themselves anymore. I feel like that would have a pretty profoundly negative or psychological impact on you, know?
we don't exactly...
You can't. The main character, Pomni, is the
Can you have sex in there? I'd be kind of pissed if I was teleported into a computer game and I couldn't fuck things anymore.
newest addition to the circus.
It appears a new human has entered this realm.
How do I take this?
And she cannot remember her life from before, or even her name until it's given to her by
But you can't even take off her fucking hat. I guess you can't do it. Damn.
the AI known as Kane.
Why can't I remember my name?
Nobody can remember their name once they enter the Digital Circus. One of the few things I don't have control over are your minds. So all I can help you with is coming up with a new one.
The rest of the people in the amazing Digital Circus have been there for years, and they can't remember anything about their previous lives. They are kept occupied, and their sanity is maintained by participating in fun games that are hosted by the AI Kane.
Today's adventure is... Gather the gloinks!
But by the end, Pomni realizes that this is her life now, and she's trapped here forever, and she has an existential crisis.
That Earthworm Jim as a chess piece?
That's all you need to know. Here's some fucking horrid fan art
Is this like a continuous series or like a one-off?
in porn. This is art of the main character being tickled. This is fetishism. And this
Yeah, I've seen this kind of stuff before. Like, that's why I knew about it. I just didn't know what it was. So I referenced at the beginning because I've come across porn on an accident. You're like, oh, accident? Yeah, I don't know the character. I wouldn't look that up, but I still see it. I'm like, this doesn't really appeal to me because I don't know who it is. Like, I have to watch a show before I can look at the R34 of it. You know, it just like it doesn't make any sense. You know, I have to have a special connection with I have to have a special connection with the character first. Okay.
This is, by the way, not a children's TV show. Just to be very clear, this has adult themes, etc. The Amazing Digital Circus shares the same sort of community dynamics that Hasbin Hotel has, and FNAF, and all these other things. And this is the problem. This is the
Rule 34 Chica? What?
problem. Nothing else before this has really been that problematic, in all honesty. And I don't even use the word problematic seriously. I don't think I've ever said the word problematic outside of one of these videos where I'm trying to appeal to masses of people. In all honesty with you guys, if you look up Digital Circus, okay. There's a video with the main characters, just looks like something popping out of her there. There's
Nice. Why are you, dude? What the fuck? I swear to God, we interrupted Oompaville on his like jerk off session. This guy's weirder than me. This guy's jerking off to fucking dude. This is what I swear to God, this entire video is just Oompaville coping with the fact that his girlfriend caught him looking at really weird stuff, and now he's like, no, I don't even like that. I don't even like it. I didn't even like it when I came across that. That is the whole video. Because it's just unhinged. You know, it was like, oh, this was about Verbalase, but really, it's not. It's about him coping hard as fuck.
There's this video, which I don't know what that is. That doesn't look like something that's in regard to the Amazing Digital Circus. There's this. Check this out, guys. I caught Pomni getting birth in real life. Digital Circus baby version. How about this epic video?
I don't think these people have ever delivered a baby, bro. How are you telling her that?
What is this? This guy's 6 million subs. What the fuck? They should sue this guy for this shit. For just stealing and then stealing and ruining their cartoon.
Stealing and gooning? What?
That is actually really good. I'm trying to not be verbose about this, even though that's the definition of my content, is just fucking talking way too much. I don't want to be too ham-handed. I don't want to say all this is bad, right? All this is bad. And even really, is it bad? Am I one to say? But this has got to be, this is weird, isn't it? This is appealing to babies, like children. Adults are probably 1%
What? Maybe?
of the total 240 million views. We know.
I don't know, dude. Like, I feel like little kid. Oh, I don't care. Enough of the I don't care.
None of that. It's not as bad when it's on X. It's not as bad when it's on Twitter. It's not as bad when it's on Reddit or whatever. YouTube is just used by babies. Like mostly just kids watch YouTube videos. It seems like. And the more and more I've learned that, the more and more that I've sort of become aware and wary of what I'm saying and putting out there and what other people are putting out there when they're clearly just trying to take advantage of the fact that children watch video. Children's view is equal to adult view. Children view a lot easier to get, especially when you
maybe they're just weird. I don't know. Sure.
Have things like the Amazing Digital Circus and Hasbin Hotel. Hasbin's a bit more R-rated, so it sort of makes more sense to have weird shit about
Good. Have the parents watch their kids better.
that one. But the Amazing Digital Circus, there's not even really like sexual themes or anything strange. You guys think that communities fucking ruin shit or what? And if you do think so, what communities have ruined the things that you've loved? By the way, enjoy what you want. Just in case you were wondering, I don't actually care that much.
You seem to care a lot, actually. Okay. That was a fucking acid trip.